Testing. Okay, are you guys able to hear me and also to see my screen clearly as well as see me? Okay, just want to check in with you guys in the chat. Please type it in the chat if you are able to hear me and see me clearly. All right, good day to you guys. Okay, all right, that's great, okay. So maybe let's wait for 1 or 2 more minutes before we begin the session. All right. Good day to all of you as well. Okay, so yeah, today's session is actually very relaxed, right? You can ask me basically anything about trading. All right. Hello, welcome to IC Markets webinar today. All right. Yeah. So I hope you guys prepared some questions, and I will also go through certain setups that I'm looking forward to in the week ahead. All right. So yeah, it will be quite a very low. All right. How about like this? Is this better? Yeah, is this better now, or should I still increase it? Testing. Oh, still low. Okay. How about now? Is it better? It should be better now, right? Yeah, because I'm afraid it might be a little bit too loud for you guys if I increase it more. So yeah. All right. Great. Okay, so yep, welcome everybody to today's IC Markets webinar again. Right, today we will go through a very simple session, which is Ask Me Anything. All right, so before I begin the session, right, this is just a reminder. So everything is in this webinar is educational in nature, and nothing should be construed as investment or trading advice. All right, so please do your own due diligence before you guys trade. All right, so we have two different things, right? You can learn how I look for setups, and the second thing is you can ask me any questions you have on trading. All right, so yeah, I already see a question which is the direction of Bitcoin right now. Okay, so that is just an example of one of the attendees that asked the question. So I will yeah, just basically ask any questions that you guys want to ask, and I will attend to those questions. All right. So I'm your host for today. My name is Woon Hong, and I'll be taking you guys through how we look at the charts, as well as basically answering any of your questions. All right, so if I were to go to, yeah, okay, very simple stuff. So basically how I look for setups on a week-to-week basis, right? The first thing that I will go to is basically Forex Factory. I'm sure most of you guys already know, right? Then you would have to filter out the red and orange folded news. Usually I will focus on the red folded news. All right, then you just apply the filter, and then you will be able to see all these high impact news, right? For example, we have USD unemployment claims in 2 days time, right? Tomorrow is actually a public holiday, which is Christmas, right? So Merry Christmas Eve to all of you guys right here today. Okay, so yeah, we don't really have much high impact news. Usually this is due to bank holidays and stuff like that. If I were to put this, right, we have all the different bank holidays right here: NZD, AUD, CHF, just to name a few, right? So yeah, it'll be much slower. Okay, and we are heading towards the end of the year, so the markets will tend to be quite stagnant, except for Thursday. We have USD unemployment claims. Okay, so this is just how I view this, view the different news and stuff like that, and see which days we have high volatility. Okay, so if I were to look at it right here, right? Okay, one of the questions is Bitcoin. Okay, so let's just go to Bitcoin. Alright, so previously, right, we have a very nice level right here. I think it's on the daily, right? Yeah, it's on the it's on the daily. And then if I were to, let me see if you guys can see this. Yeah. Okay, I think this is much better. Okay, so if I were to show you guys on the daily chart, the direction of Bitcoin is we are looking at a bounce at this level right here. Okay, so this level, right? Why is this a strong level? Let me zoom it in. Okay, so this pivot level is at the 38.2% fib retracement level, right? You see price has already tapped this area once. Okay, so we can just take this out for now. Alright, but this is a strong level of support. Okay, more of let's name this, instead of confusing you guys, right, we shall put this as our first support, and this is our second support. Okay, so this is our first support, this is our second support. Alright, then we shall look at the resistance levels. So we go to H4, so you can see it clearer. H4, we have a very nice resistance level over here. Okay, if I were to draw, yeah. Okay, let me just expand it a little bit. Okay, so first resistance level. Why is this a good resistance level? Wait one sec, let me show my drawings panel. Okay, brush. Yeah, we have a reaction right here, right? Bounce, a strong movement up here towards the all-time high. Alright, then we see a break right here. So once a support is broken, what does it become? It becomes a resistance, right? That is why it has reacted right here. Okay, so the direction of Bitcoin is that it will most likely come back up to this first resistance level over here. It's okay even if you miss this bounce right here, right? Let me show you how you can stack your entry. Let's say you have a very nice entry right here. I would have entered right here. Okay, stop loss placed below these levels over here. Okay, because this, don't put it at the week, don't put it right at the week, put it slightly below these 2 weeks. Alright, so my stop loss will be, let's measure this. Okay, let's measure this for a little bit. 91,732. Okay, so 91,732, place it below 91,572. Alright, that shall be our SL if I were to enter here, right? Then our TP, we should put it at the body of this high. Okay, usually for myself, I would tend to put it at the body of the swing high or swing low, body of the candle, rather than the wick itself. Okay, because we tend to see price start to show fluctuations right here, and it might cause you to close your trade earlier, stuff like that, right? So if you're looking at it at H4, right, go down to 15 minute. Okay, 15 minute, then we can see price is now consolidating at this area right here. Okay, we can see consolidation at this level. Okay, so how can you enter a trade again, right? There are two ways, right? Wait for it to come back to this level, right? That is one way, very simple way. The other way is to wait for the breakout. Okay, so what you are looking at is for price, where is my tool? Okay, it's for price to break out of this level, retest, and then you enter on the retest. Oh, it's a bit messy. Okay, let me just redo this. Okay, breakout, retest this consolidation zone. Alright, then for it to aim higher. Okay, then where should you aim for your TP, right? You can aim at this high over here. Okay, you can aim at this high. Your stop loss, so how will you enter the trade? You will enter the trade right here. Stop loss placed below this below these lows, right, slightly below. TP right here, and then what will you get? I think it's a 1:1, about 1:1. let me see, 1:1 point, or let me just restart. Okay, stop loss below this low, TP at this highs, this equal highs. But most of the time, if you guys realize, right, when we have equal highs, something like this, when we have equal highs, right, usually if you guys go and back test and stuff like that, not really for BTC USD but for gold, right, when we have equal highs, price will tend to take out these equal highs right here, right, because these are technically liquidity in a sense, right? If you learn about ICT and stuff like that, it's more of liquidity, right? So price will tend to take out these highs to go higher. Okay, so this is one of your first obstacle. Then once you break past this high, you are good to go for this high. Okay, so yeah, this is how you can enter BTC USD on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, but ultimately your target is to trade on the higher time frame. Okay, let me see. Yeah, what you are targeting is this level of resistance over here, right? We want to aim for price to continue higher to take out this resistance level, right? Because recently there is a drop after the all-time high because of certain crypto news and stuff like that, right? But I'm sure crypto would definitely be bullish in the long run, right? This is just a short-term correction towards the downside, because if you look at the previous levels, right, it has been actually respecting certain levels. Okay, except for this drop right here, it has been respecting the levels pretty nicely. Right, if you buy at this support, very nice. If you buy at this support, very nice, right? Very simple stuff. So of course, always after an all-time high, we have a correction to the downside. Okay, so most likely you'll be bullish towards the upside. But of course, if you want more confirmation, right, let me show you guys how to enter on the higher time frame. Okay, that is, just now we went through the 15-minute time frame, right? So for higher time frame, what are we looking at? Let's go to H1. Okay, H1, what we are looking at is for price to take out this high, meaning that price has to close bullish candlestick right here above this high, right? Then you measure your fit tool right here, something like that, right? Then you take, for myself, just a tip for you guys, what I found work best for me is that once I have proper market structure, right, from here a lot of people will see that, oh, this might be a market structure shift, and then once price break above, retest, this is what we call BOS, right, break of structure. Then you will measure your fit tool from this low to this high, and then what I will take is 71%. This is my this is what I found work best for me, right? You might use something else, maybe you stick to 61.8 and stuff like that, but for me, I just like to stick to 71% fit retracement tool. Okay, then I'll enter buys from here. But of course, we need to see a break above this high, and then we measure the tool, and then we enter on the 71%. Okay, so that is for BTC USD. Okay, so I hope I answered one of the first question. Okay, does RJ or Vergara have any questions, or any other attendees, right? If not, I can show you guys some setups that I'm looking at as well. Very simple stuff. Okay, this is for BTC USD. USD CHF. Sure. Okay, one sec. Let me see USD CHF. Okay, so USD CHF. Okay, so basically, I think for USD CHF, right? Yeah, most likely price will continue towards this level over here. This is your, let me just clear all of this and show you guys my thought process. Okay, so this is of course your first obstacle that you are looking at. Does US 100 is included in my what? Oh, you mean in my list? Yeah, sure. I'll go through US. You mean UK 100? Oh, US 100. Okay, US tech. Yeah. Later on, I'll show you how to trade US tech. Cause I used to trade US 30, but yeah, I stopped trading it due to some reasons. Right, it didn't respect the levels that I was looking at, so I stopped trading US 30. But let me see whether I can show you guys how US tech works. Yeah. Nice. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so let me show you guys my thought process. Very simple stuff, right? If you are looking at just the chart itself and you see, okay, first glance, you already know that you should stick to buys, right? Unless we have, okay, just give me a sec. Let me try to draw. Okay, excuse my drawing, but my drawing is kind of bad. So, okay, so right here, if if you see this next one H4 candle, right, if you see this next H4 candle close below this first resistance, right, then you can look for sells. But let me just give you guys a hint, right? It will most likely be it might actually just be bullish, right? Because if you look on the daily, right, we have what we call bullish engulfing candle. And once you have such bullish engulfing candles, right, just stick to the trend. Okay, so if you look at such bullish engulfing candles, a lot of people would just spam sells, like, you know, they'll stack sells and stuff like that. And that's where, okay, yeah, let me show you guys an example. You see, right, retail traders like to do this. Sell here, stop loss here, boom. Right, it might work, it might not work, right? This is a risk that they are willing to take. It's fine, right? But they don't understand that a lot of times price will just tend to take out their stop loss right about here. Okay, so what you should do is trade with the trend, right? If it breaks above, okay, you can enter short-term buys. Okay, enter short-term buys to the upside. Stop loss placed below this low TP here. Okay, or if it closes, if the body of the candlestick, right, closes below the first resistance, then you enter sells. Okay, but don't enter right after. You go to the 15-minute time frame, right? From 4 hour, you jump to a lower time frame, which is your 15-minute time frame, and this is what you are looking for. Let me show you what you should look for. All right, we have our first resistance level over here. Okay, so what we are looking for is this setup. Okay, this very specific setup. Close below. All right, we need a break below the most recent low, which is this low. Okay, a retest towards this level, and then you enter off here. Okay, so how should you enter the retest, right? What you are looking for? Two things, very simple stuff. You are looking for either number one, a FVG to enter from, okay, or number two, 71% fit with with a bearish engulfing candle. Two things. Once you have these two things on a 15-minute time frame, don't be afraid, just take the trade. Right, if you do this on a repetitive basis, right, you do this every single day, not say every day, but from my own experience, I like to trade Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, right? Sometimes I do Fridays, right? If I like to take the risk, I trade NFP and stuff like that. But of course, I would suggest NFP is just gambling, right? You are looking at fundamentals and then you gamble. Yeah, but if you do this, right, basically following H4 time frame and then you go to 15-minute time frame for your entries. That's if you really want to trade the reversal. All right, Then very simple stuff. Okay, then yeah, so this is what you are looking at for USD. Oh, sorry, forgot one thing. Then you enter, yeah, enter right here. Okay, then you enter. Then how should you place your stop loss and TP? Just very simple stuff. Above the previous high, TP at the equal lows right here. We will always just try to get a 1:2 or 1:3. That's about it. If you want to swing, that's fine, right? If you have different TPs and stuff like that, it's up to your own trading style. Different people have different trading styles, but for me, I like to stick to 1:2, 1:3, that kind of thing, right? If I see higher time frame looks good, then I will aim for more, right? But for now, it's quite risky since we are trading a reversal, right? You know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, this is for USD CHF. Then the next thing is US tech. Okay, let's go to US tech. Okay, same thing, H4. I like to just look at H4. Like, I mean, you know, some people say, oh, why don't you look at daily or weekly? Even if I look at daily or weekly is nothing is going to change, right? It's just bullish and bullish and bullish all the way, right? Then you drop to daily. Daily, we can see, oh, it might have switched to bearish, right? Because we have a market structure shift right here. Break of this low with a bearish engulfing candle. What do we look for next, right? We are looking for H4. Let's see, H4 don't look too nice for sales. Let me see. Okay, so there's only one thing that I might do, right? Very simple stuff. If I draw this level over here, right, this is an overlap resistance level. Okay, first resistance, then we have our second resistance level over here, right? You see, but the problem with this, right, is that the gap is so big, right? So it's quite a risky sell off right here. Okay, but yeah, usually if you think about it, if price is already within this level, right, within this level, it will most likely fill up this whole area. Okay, then yeah, but let's see, right? I'm pretty sure we have a fib level right here, which is 50%. Oh, sorry, not 50%. 61. Yep, 61.8% right at this overlap resistance level over here. So there is a possibility that you are able to enter US tech. Just very, very simple stuff, right? Let me see. Okay, if I were to draw projection, we are on H4, right? H4 projection right here to this low. 61, does it align? Not really. Okay. I am sure we have something that is pretty nice over here, which is, yeah, we have 127.0. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Wait, let me adjust this bottom. Okay, we have 61.8% fib retracement as well as 127.2% fib extension, right? So what can we look at? We can look at a sell off from here. Okay, but then again, it might be risky. So what you are looking for is, you see, daily, we are somewhat bearish in a sense because we already have a closure below this slope, right? So we might continue downwards from here. Okay, so yeah, but for stop loss wise, right, you might want to wait for price to, then you go to 50-minute, same exact thing, literally just rinse and repeat. Once you are here, once price is here, right, imagine this, once price is here, okay, break like that, then you enter off here. Okay, enter off here. Then you know where should you place your stop loss at. Okay, this is something that you should practice every single day. Okay, so this is what, or you let's just see, right? Yeah, so let's just see whether how this will play out. Might actually just burst through this, but with feeble confluence as well as a overlap resistance level, definitely this trade might be bearish. So we shall see, right? You can just use whatever info that I am sharing with you guys and see how it works, whether it works or not. Right? And then if it works, right, you can test it out yourself and just, yeah, practice over and over again. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we already went through BTC USD, but let's go through US30. Okay, US30. Okay, wait, let me see. Oh, it has already tapped, so we cannot use this. Okay, let me show you guys this. Oh, this would have been such a nice trade. We have this level over here to fill the gap, right? Then we have this. Yeah, I was waiting for this to react to my 71%, but instead it reacted to 61.8, which is annoying sometimes, right? But I like to just be consistent with it. 71%. Okay, so it's fine. Let's see where else can we enter a trade, right? Let me just go to this. Okay, so right here, let's just put this as our first resistance. Let's just put this as our second resistance. Okay, first resistance, second resistance. Price has already tapped this 38.2% feeble retracement level, so we can't use this anymore, but we can still use this 61.8. Okay, so let us okay, second resistance 61.8. okay, so let me take this out. Okay, so yeah, US30 US tech kind of moved the same way, but let's see, right? So we are looking for sells right here for US tech. US30 we are also looking for sells. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it already had a reaction off here, so not too confident about this sell over here, right? Let's take a look at H1. Honestly, I don't really like the sells over here. Should be at this 78.6. yeah, this level, if you look at it, right, most of the time through my experience it will just go up, because we have something like this. We have this level right here, broke through, right? So this is our H1 market structure shift, right? So we have a higher high, higher low. We are expecting a higher high, then higher low, higher high, something like this, right? But of course, to think positive, if we are looking for sells on US tech, right, then we should look at US30 and see how it is, right? But let's see how US30 reacts to this area, because most of the time with this kind of market structure, it will most likely just go back up to this level over here, to this 61.8%, because the 38.2% has already been hit, which means that most likely price will try to aim for this high, right? Aim for this high, bounce towards this level over here. Okay, this is something that, yeah, that's why I don't really like US30, right? Sometimes you can catch the super nice resistance and support levels, but most of the time, right, you don't really know how US30 will react, because it's so volatile, right? It's basically like gold but on steroids, right? It just becomes very volatile and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, So this is for US30. Okay, then alright, let's go to gold, right? My favorite pair. Yep, right here. Yesterday I called the sells for gold right at this level over here. I didn't draw it exactly right here, but I highlighted this area, which is from the body all the way to this wick, and then I drag it. Right, so price might actually just react to from 2633 or 2637, right, between these 40 pips, and it actually reacted to this 2633 level. Okay, and if you took a sell right here, stop loss I would say put above here, right? It might seem a lot, 73 pips, but honestly you were actually targeting this level first and then this level, right? So it's worth it, right? If you target here, 1:1.7 risk to reward ratio, very simple stuff, right? You have here a TP in 4 hours, right? But if you are targeting this level, okay, right, price is still going downwards, okay, so means you are still good, right? If you enter here, yeah, it would have been a good trade. Okay, most of the time if you follow market structure, right, you see on daily, let's look at daily. Daily it didn't really look like a nice sell, but this level is okay, right? You see how I say look at daily and then H4, right? Because we already broke all these lows with a bearish engulfing candle. So what this means is that when price goes up to this level, right, if you go H4, you find a level with a pullback resistance level as well as a fit level, okay, and then you just sell off from there. Because daily it's just so obvious that it was gonna go downwards at least to this level, right? If you look at proper market structure for H4 most of the time, right, even H1, okay, it already broke this low, right? So what this means is that price failed to make a higher high, which is something like this, right? So if you failed to make a higher high, means you are unable to buy anymore, so just sell, right? If you can't buy, just sell, right? It's just very simple stuff. So failed to make a higher high, right? So what are you looking at next? Break this low, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Everything is just market structure. You master it, you can see it, right? Failed to make higher high, you are looking for it to take out this level over here. Even if you never enter at this level, this was the perfect level to enter from, you could also enter at this H1 FVG over here, right? Why not, right? And I'm sure if I draw a fib level, okay, if I draw a fib level, let me see H4 should have a proper, yeah, H4 should have a proper extreme FVG, which is right here. Okay, let me see, yeah, right at our 50% flip level right here. So but of course this one you will have to risk a little bit more, which is, let's say you enter a trade here, stop loss, you can put it slightly above here, put it above the FVG, right? Some people might put here, but I would say it's too many pips, right? You can just put it here, 35 pips, let it breathe, right? Your target is here. You are already in profit of 58 pips, right? Yeah, that's if you were looking at more confirmations, right? You look at, oh, so price, let me just redo this, okay? Let me just take this out, take this out, okay? Let's say you miss this trade, right? You are looking for price to break this low before you look for re-entries, right? Right about this level, somewhere here. Okay, so when you are right here, okay, when you are right here, you are waiting for price to break this low. Okay, we see very nice bearish candles. All right, then let's see what is next. Okay, then we see a break. We saw a break right here, right? Body close, right? So what we are looking for, right? We are waiting for this candle to close, and then we are looking to enter off this level over here. Okay, wait, let me see. Candle close, right? Yeah, based on let me just adjust this. Okay, let me just adjust this nicely. Yeah, this level would have been a nice level to enter from. Okay, it's just pretty simple stuff. Then you were looking at a fib level. I think, let me see if there was a fib. Oh, fib, it didn't touch. Personally, this area I would have missed this trade, but it's fine. So you are looking at, let's say if you miss this, what time is this? Not really in session. Oh, this was in session 10. Let me just change it to, London timing. Okay, so 10 a.m. London, 2 p.m. Yeah, this is London session. UTC New York. Yeah, this is in our New York session. Okay, then after that we are looking for sells at this level. Let's see how this closes. Okay, right here. Okay, so where should you look for entries? Let me just take this out. Yeah, even if you follow the support and resistance rule, right? Just boom, right? And then how should you enter? With the fib 50%. Very simple stuff. If you just do support and resistance with fib, with enough practice, nothing can stop you, right? First resistance level, and then this is your second resistance level. Let's see. Yeah, this is your second resistance level over here. Now, if you're just looking at H1, right? If you're just looking at H1, yeah, this is a more actionable trade. Then let's say you take a short, stop loss placed above this high, right here. TP here, 1:1.5. Very simple stuff. Okay, so this was one of the trade. But let's see how it plays out. For gold, most likely after it takes out this low, we shall see, right? If it takes out this low, then if it takes out this low, right? Where is my tool? Okay. Okay, if it takes out this low, okay, it will do something like this. Extremely simple stuff. I'm not complicating anything. I'm not using whatever what do you call it? Complicated things like, you know, those ICT terms and all that stuff, right? You don't need all of that. You just need very simple market structure, support and resistance levels and stuff like that, right? I mean, those that trade ICT, you should know that it kind of works, right? It actually works, but the thing about it is that it might be a bit too short term, right? You might be burnt a lot because of the number of the frequent number of trades that you're taking, right? And a lot of times they are only looking at Like let's say they focus too much on 5 minute, 1 minute, that kind of thing, right? It's not wrong, but they don't really, a lot of traders don't really look at the bigger picture, right? That was my mistake as well last time, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so far any other questions, right? Anything you want to clarify? We still have some time. We have about 15 minutes left. So yeah, USD CAD. Oh, we had a USD CAD yesterday. Let me see. Oh, I forgot about the trade. Wait. Yeah, CAD GDP. USD CAD. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. It actually reacted to this level over here. See? Right? Yesterday, I was looking at this level as well, right? I think, yeah, this level for price to react. Wait, sorry, let me just change to my time zone so that, yeah, let me see. Okay, what time was the, yeah, somewhere here, right? I was waiting for it to have the bounce off from here. Okay, so it was about here, this timing, right, where I expected the bounce over here, and then the stop loss, sorry, yeah, below this low TP here. Missed the TP by a little bit, right? How many pips is this? 10 pips, my goodness. Okay, but let's see what else can we look for, right? If I were to clear this USD CAD, if I'm not wrong, right, I had to scroll all the way to the left, which is these levels over here, to even find something, right? So let me just mark out this level. Okay, and then I reset. Okay, so this is where I'm looking at. Okay, this is our first resistance. This is our second resistance. This second resistance is, yes, okay, can, let's do USD JPY later. Okay, so this is my first resistance, this is my second resistance, based off all the way to the left, right here at this level over here. Okay, so yeah, our second resistance level is at 1.4531, about here. Okay, so there is a certain distance, I think it's about 50 pips, oh sorry, even more than that, 78 pips. Okay, so from here, let's see. Alright, so most of the time, if we look at market structure again, we have, let's see, for US CAD, the problem is, right, I am thinking it might just be a consolidation around this level, right? The news pushed it up from here to here yesterday, and then it just dropped. Okay, but there is a possibility that USD CAD might just range from here to here, so you know, you might be able to look for just the sells. Right, you can look for sales at this level over here, right? It might not break to go to the second resistance level yet, right? But if, let's see, this might be a risky trade, but let me see 15 minutes if we can enter. Oh, we just missed it 2 hours ago. This would have been such a beautiful trade. RJ, right? Can you see if, do you take this level at 1.438? Do you take the buys here? I'm not sure if you took the buys here, but this would have been, because I don't trade USD CAD often, right? This would have been a nice, pretty nice trade for you to target these highs. Yeah, something similar to that, right? We have FVG and then we have a break over here. Yep, very simple stuff. And if I draw a fib, I'm sure right here to here, right, almost at the 50% mark. 38, yep, 38%. Right at my FVG, top of my FVG. Yeah. Okay, so if I were to re-enter USD CAD, right, what we are looking at is this level over here. This is our support zone. Okay, this is our support zone. Okay, then you draw your fib. Should be at the 50% mark. Yeah, right on the 50% mark. See, 50%. Then you can enter along here. Stop loss 14 pips. Okay, then where should you target? Target this highs. Okay, because we are on 15-minute, remember, but we can definitely target 1:3, if not 1:2, something like that, right? This might be a trade for you, RJ, right? If you are willing to take this trade. If I want to find a projection, I'm sure I can find a projection also, right? 100%, yeah, literally 100% projection and 50% retracement. Just take this trade. Okay, but remember, yeah, but remember, of course, this is just my personal opinion. It's not a signal or anything, right? Yeah, so take with your own discretion, right? This is something that I would take, right? Putting aside all your, even if you want to try this trade out, you can use like 0.01, right, which is very small, and it's only a 14 pip stop loss, right? So yeah, just for the fun of it, you can use a 0.01 lot size, that kind of thing, right, which is like a couple, maybe not even $2, right? If you lose the trade, maybe it's $1.40, right, in USD. Okay, so yeah, if your profit is double, which is $2.80, right, for the lowest risk. Okay, just for the fun of it, let's see if it works out, you know. Yeah, let's go to USD JPY. Okay, so USD JPY, let's see. Wow, it has been on a rise so far. My goodness, I missed the trade. Oh man, this would have been a nice trade right here. This would have been such a beautiful trade. Okay, but let's see USD CAD. USD JPY, right? On H1, we can see that it's becoming bearish, right? Lower high, we might expect a lower low. So if we are expecting a lower low, we already broke structure right here. Let's wait for price. Okay, so to be patient enough, right? For Gera, right, what we should look at is for price to break this low. Yeah, we already missed the sales over here, right? So break this low. Okay, then what should you look for next? You should look for a break below, retest, and then you enter the here, right? But of course, what we are looking for is that we need a fib level that you just enter off this area over here. Okay, so yeah, let me see. Yeah, so this level at the pullback resistance level. Okay, so pullback resistance level, and then you can enter, yeah, right here. But of course, we need a body candle closure. All right, just to emphasize, you need a body candle closure below, and then we shall see how things go, right? Because as of right now, price is actually bearish, right? But it's fluctuating now because we are not in session. They are having their lunch right now, right? Okay, so there is always a volatile period. So yeah, just go to com, or maybe something like just search for session session timings, then you focus on London plus New York. Yeah, just focus on these two, right? For myself, I only focus on New York. I don't really trade London because what we have manipulation, which is something that let me show you guys. What I mean by manipulation is okay, let me show you guys. UTC plus 8, then we have 2. Okay, let me see if I can find any London. So far so good. Oh, we don't really have much manipulation now. Let me see. Oh, price has been so nice to us. Really? Oh yeah, something like this, right? Right at this level, right? I was expecting this area for buys. Okay, but you see how it actually took out all of these lows with this one candle. Okay, so they were preparing. Let's say some people have a buy level. Let me see if I were to take a buy. I would buy at this level. You see, some people, if they put it a buy here, right, they will put their stop loss. They want the best trade ever, right? Something like that. Want to snipe the markets, something like that, right? They don't put it here, they don't put it here, they don't put it somewhere here, they put it right at the wick. Okay, see how this thing takes out all your stop loss, right? Because you want the perfect RR, right? 1:6, 1:5, or something like that, right? But why not just play it safe? Just put it here and just aim for the higher time frame, which is something like that, right? 1:1.45. Once price is reaching your area, right, you just drag it to another crucial level, which is this level over here, right? You can still get almost 1:3 if you take partial profits and stuff like that, right? This is a much safer trade for you guys, right? You don't have to snipe the markets all the time. Yeah, so yeah, that is about most of the stuff. Yeah, very simple things that yeah, this one should be fine. We just need it to break this low and then test. Yep. Okay, we can maybe do one more pair and then we can call it a day. All right, the session is coming to an end. Yep. So yes, let's see. Yeah, if there are no more questions, we can end off the session already. Okay, hope you guys have learned enough, right? Especially, yeah, thank you guys for being patient and also asking questions and engaging with me, right? So that I can teach you guys as much as I know. Okay. All right. So I think, wait, let me just put this right here. Yeah. So this is the end of our, yeah. So thank you from myself and IC Markets Global. All right. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the session as much as I did. Alright, I shall see you guys next time. Alright, thank you guys for attending the session once again. Okay, and I appreciate the engagement from you guys. Alright, so thank you guys, and I shall see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.